Does Delta Airlines have the best premium economy in America? Today, we're flying on Delta's Premium Economy from New York's JFK to London Heathrow on their A330-900neo to answer this very question. More importantly though, is Delta's Premium Economy worth the extra hefty cost compared to economy, or is it just a waste of money? Let's find out on today's flight. Our trip starts off here at the Delta check-in counters at JFK. As a premium economy passenger, you do get access to Delta Sky Priority, which includes priority check-in, security, and baggage service. You'll also get 2 pieces of checked luggage weighing 50 pounds or 23 kilograms each. And after clearing security, it's now time for us to check out the lounge.
Okay, so Delta unfortunately does not provide lounge access for premium economy passengers, but I do have access to the Delta Sky Lounge through my Amex Platinum, so I will still show you guys around. For those of you who are not interested in seeing the lounge just because it's technically not part of the premium economy experience, I will have timestamps in my description box below. That way you can skip directly towards the flight. But for those of you who do want to see the Delta Sky Lounge here at JFK Terminal 4, maybe because you also have access through a credit card, or maybe you have access through status with Delta or one of their partner airlines, let's go take a look around together.
Today, we're checking out the Delta Sky Club in Terminal 4, Concourse B by Gate 31. There are various seating areas which are very much needed given how busy it tends to get like it is today. There's a full-service bar, which is also super busy. There is complimentary alcohol provided, but if you were looking for something more premium or for one of their specialty cocktails, it will cost you extra in cash, or you could also pay with miles. Coffee and other non-alcoholic beverages continue to be free though, of course. In terms of food, there was a self-service buffet, and I found the food to be decent enough. I have to say, my favorite part though was that they had their very own hot dog stand. I can definitely get down with a lounge that has its own personal hot dog cart. Here's a quick peek at what the washrooms look like. They're quite nice, very bright, modern, and stocked with grown alchemist amenities. There's also shower rooms available, but I unfortunately didn't have time to take a shower before the flight this time around. And with that, it's now time for us to get to boarding for our flight today. Today, we'll be boarding out of gate B26. As a premium economy passenger, you do get priority boarding, and you'll board in Zone 2 after Delta 1 business class passengers, whereas economy passengers will board in Zones 3 through 8. And after getting verified at the gate, it's now time to board. Our A330-900neo today has a 232 configuration in premium economy. We'll be sitting in seat 21A today. The seats have an 18.5-inch width between armrests and a row pitch of 38 inches. Coming down below, this is what the legroom space looks like. And there's also a retractable calf rest that can go up or down so that you can elevate your legs a little bit. And before we get back on top, here's what the storage space looks like under the seat in front of you if you want to store small personal items or stretch out your legs. Now as for the all-important seat recline, you'll get 7 inches in premium economy, which is actually the same recline as Delta Comfort. But in economy, there's only 4 inches, so I do think those extra 3 inches really makes a difference. Here's also what the recline looks like from the side, and you can see here what it looks like when someone reclines onto you as well. After watching the safety video and takeoff, the crew stops by and gives us some warm towels for our hands. The crew also stops by with a welcome drink and a welcome snack, and our tray tables get dressed with a white tablecloth. For the welcome snack, they gave us these white cheddar and chive cheese biscuits by Cooper's Gourmet. These were absolutely delicious. They were slightly crumbly, and you could really taste the cheddar and the chives. For my welcome drink, I just opted for some sparkling water, although you could get complimentary wine, beer, and spirits as well. In the meantime, let's check out the lavatories. There are no dedicated lavatories for premium economy passengers, which means that there are 6 lavatories shared amongst 224 economy passengers and 28 premium economy passengers. There is a foot pedal by the floor so that you don't have to manually open the lid of the trash bin, which is always really nice. And there's also a full-length mirror as well. A pretty standard lavatory, but it has all the essentials. Back at our seats now, it's now time for the main meal, which is dinner. Here's a quick peek at the menu. There is a choice between Parmesan chicken or potato gnocchi. As a premium economy passenger, you do get elevated food service, which also includes your food being served on ceramic plates with real metal cutlery. I decided to go with the Parmesan crusted chicken. It's served with zucchini, tomatoes, and fregola sarda, which is a type of pasta. The chicken was juicy and tender, and the pasta was flavorful. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was really quite good. There was also a pretzel bun, a side salad topped with cheese, as well as some blood orange dressing to go with the salad. And for dessert, one of my favorites, tiramisu. And now that dinner's done, let's check out the amenities and the IFE. As a premium economy passenger, you get an amenity kit. The amenity kit is by brand Someone Somewhere. Inside the amenity kit, you'll find lip balm from Grown Alchemist, a dental kit, earplugs, and an eye mask. You'll also get a bottle of water, as well as a pillow, which is reasonably fluffy, and a blanket. The blanket is made out of a fleece material, and even though it was pretty thin, I still found it to be warm enough for the flight. Now for the headphones. They are noise cancelling, and I'm also certain that these are the same headphones that they had in Delta 1 business class when I flew on the same aircraft. Either way, they're just mediocre, so you might want to bring your own. As for the IFE, it's a 13.3-inch touchscreen display, although you can use the provided remote as well. The screen is adjustable, so you can find the perfect viewing angle, and you'll also find another USB-A port on the IFE as well. Now let's check out the actual entertainment. The IFE has a good selection of movies. There are 359 movies to be exact. As for the TV shows, there were 70 of them available, including a section devoted to shows that had complete seasons, which is always nice. For those of you keeners that want to get some work done though, there is complimentary Wi-Fi available. You do have to be a Delta SkyMiles member though, so make sure you sign up beforehand. And for those of you that like to snack as much as I do, the crew does come by periodically with a snack basket. I went with my favorite, some Miss Vicky's chips. Okay, now before we get to the pre-arrival meal, as well as get our official Delta trading card, let's talk about the price of the trip and if premium economy is worth the extra cost to upgrade from economy class. So obviously prices are dynamic, but when I booked this flight about 3 or 4 months prior to the flight date, round trip in US dollars between York's JFK and London Heathrow was $507 for main class, $1,084 for Comfort Plus, and $1,909 for Premium Economy. Delta 1 Business Class was $3,135. So basically, you're paying approximately 2 to 4 times the cost of economy for Premium Economy. Let me know what you think about these prices. Is Premium Economy worth 2 to 4 times the cost of economy? It's now time for the pre-arrival meal, which is breakfast. There was a choice between the savory and sweet pastry duo or the Greek yogurt and homemade granola. I went with the savory and sweet pastry duo. These were served warm and they were really flaky and delicious. The savory pastry was filled with spinach and feta cheese, and the sweet pastry was filled with chocolate. The breakfast also came with a side of fruit. After breakfast, we were also offered some chocolate, and I of course treated myself to a square. Okay, now that we've landed in London Heathrow, let's go grab our official Delta trading card from the pilot before we deboard the plane. You just need to ask if you can speak to the pilot about getting one, and they will happily give one to you. We of course managed to snag the A330-900 Neo Delta trading card today, which I think looks absolutely great. I do think that Delta's trading cards are nicer than United's trading cards. But let me know what you think about Delta's Premium Economy. Is it worth the extra cost? Or do you think United or American Airlines does it better? As always though, thank you for joining me on board today. And if you've enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe so that we can fly together again soon.